Hello everyone, this is Rakesh Kapilas and I welcome you all in my today's class and I hope that you all are fit and fine at your homes. So today we will discuss class 11th and the topic is internal trade. And in our previous video we have gone through the first component of internal trade, that was wholesale. We have discussed what is wholesale, what is the meaning, what are the features of wholesale business, and what are the different types of services provided by a wholesaler to different types of segments, like services provided for the manufacturer, services provided for the retailer. As we all know that the wholesaler is a link between manufacturer and the retailer. So now the today's topic is the second and the next component or next part of the internal trade, that is retail trade. Retail trade is that trade in which a trader used to deal in a variety of goods, and he having the direct link with the consumers. He used to deal in small quantity as compared to the wholesaler, and he is the link between wholesaler and the consumer. Actually, there is a chain of physical distribution of the goods: manufacturer, wholesaler, retailer, then it comes consumer. So between manufacturer to consumer, there are two different types of channels of the distribution. One, that was wholesaler, which we have gone through, and the next is retailer. He used to deal in with a small quantity, variety of the goods, and he having the personal link with the consumer, retail trader. What are the features? What are the different types of features you will get in this retail trade? The very first is that person who is a retail trader, he used to deal in a small quantity. He used to sell the goods in a small quantity, right? The second is that person, that retail trader, having a direct relation, direct link with the direct contact with the customer. Customer used to approach to this retail trader personally, physically, in order to buy the goods and services. Then it is a link between manufacturer and consumer. As I have already discussed, there is a chain of distribution, physical distribution, and this retailer is just like a link between the manufacturer and the consumer. Second, next is the variety of goods, means normally the number of things or number of the goods in which a retailer used to deal, that is normally more than in numbers as compared to in the wholesale. He used to provide a lots of variety. Then, very important, one of the most important feature as well as one of the most important advantage of this retailer, he also provides the credit facility to the customer, because he or she personally known to the consumer, and consumer he having a faith in the mind of consumer, and consumer having a faith in retail trader. That's why he used to offer the credit facility. The last feature in this category, that is investment. How you can say define, or how you can understand this on the basis of investment, because or how, because investment requirement in case of retail trader is small, is low as compared to the wholesaler. Means a small amount of investment is required to start a retail trader, but as compared to wholesaler. This is the features. Now again, same as we have discussed in the wholesaler, that a wholesaler provide different types of services to the retailer as well as to the manufacturer. Same now, retailer also provides so many facilities, so many services for wholesaler as well as for consumer. So first of all, we will discuss what are the different types of services provided by the retailer to wholesaler. The very first is he provides the market information to the wholesaler, because ultimately this market information will be you can say informed to the manufacturer by wholesaler. What type of product is demanded, what are the shortcomings of the product, and what may be the changes or updations may be possible in the product. Second is, this person, retailer, create the demand of the product. Create the demand of the product, because the product which is being offered by the wholesaler to retailer to be sold, he create the demand by offering those goods to the ultimate consumer. Next, it help in distribution of the goods, because the consumer is not known to the manufacturer or the wholesaler. So ultimately, this is the chain, this is a link who will make it possible to make the distribution of the goods which are being manufactured by the manufacturer and which are offered to the retailer by the wholesaler. Then no need to meet consumer. When the retailer is there, then for wholesaler, no need to meet the consumer to make aware of the product, to give the education or to give the knowledge about the product. It is just because of the retailer that wholesaler feel comfortable that the retailer having the link with customer. These are the services provided by the retailer to wholesaler. Next is, what are the different types of services provided by the retailer to consumer? The very first is, the retailer supply the goods according to the demand. Means what is being demanded, what is being needed by the consumer, he offer those types of goods to the customer. Like if I am in the need of a particular thing, then that will be offered, that will be made available by the retailer. If suppose anything is in shortage, but the demand is really good, demand is really high, then it becomes the duty. It becomes the duty of the retailer to make that product available. The second is very important again, it provides the credit facility. उधार सामान भी दिया जाता है, which is being possible only in case of retailer, because retailer जो है वो कस्टमर को उसके साथ डायरेक्ट और पर्सनल लिंक होता है, उसको पर्सनली जानता है. That's why he offers the credit facility, because as far as the retailer is concerned, there is very small amount of the risk in giving the credit. Then this also provides one more important facility, that is home delivery. The goods are being provided at the doorstep of the consumer by retailer. Then no possibility of the cheating. It is not possible. Very small chances of the you can say cheating is there, because the customer है वो seller को personally जानता है, and if any chances is there of the cheating, then he can claim, then he can raise his voice against that, and definitely in order to protect the interest of the retailer, he will listen to that person and he will remove all the discrepancies. Next is, as it having a direct link, as this retailer having the direct link with the consumer, so it becomes really easy for the consumer that in case the goods sold by the retailer is not up to good quality, then it becomes very much possible to return that goods, to have a refund of those goods, and even in certain cases to have the replacement of the goods. Means the defective or inferior quality goods will be given back to the retailer, and on that part the new, or you can say up to specification, up to requirement goods will be given by the retailer to the customer, means replacement. So these are the different types of facilities or the functions or the services provided by the retailer to the wholesaler and to the consumer. So now in our next part of the video, we will try to discuss what are the different types of retailers are there who used to deal, who used to work, especially in the Indian context, whatever that may be, small retailers, large scale retailer, fixed shop retailers, or those who having a very moving type of shop, those who don't have the permanent place to sell their products. So this is all about the day. Thank you very much.